Love, loud greetings, gratitude, blessings and blessings, Ascension Star family, my divinity to yours. Welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. I thank you for your love, light, support, appreciation, your participation, your hearted comments, likes and shares, generosity, significantly, our special, unique, connected, hearted, uniting light. To grow, to glow, people and planet into ascension, multi-dimension, paradise to planet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 21/7/2024, 378/18/9. Endings, completions, resolutions. And the Hermit, going into hermit mode, pausing, relaxing, quietening, recollecting, contemplating, to become more enlightened and aware. The energy of Virgo. The reading I'm doing is on Anne, Princess Royal, who we know had it was reported a horse injury on the 23rd of June, and she was admitted for 5 days and released, of course, recovering. I did do a few readings. You can go back and listen to them. And of course, a recent report on GBN News, I will link the article, mentioned that, I will read the headline only. Princess Anne cancels upcoming royal engagements amid recovery from head injury, and this was published on the 18th. Now, from the first reporting of the injury and of course her recovery period, she had a first outing on the 12th of June, and I think a few days ago, 16th or 17th, she had another outing. So I haven't been following all of her activities since, so do forgive me, but I'm just giving you a bit of the highlights that I picked up quickly in which to do the reading, because through the comment it was requested that she has returned, and of course now suddenly has been cancelling royal events. So I quickly looked at the diary, and I do know she was the only royal that had all her diary events, and then suddenly that portion had been taken out to accommodate her recovery period. And then her first engagement was supposedly to be, as per the diary, on the 15th of June, but then she did return much earlier to that. And I do remember putting up an update on, and the video was removed, so I had to redo that one. So returning to what we're talking about, the diary, her first diary event, I see a whole lot's been cleared. Even the ones that she did do in June have all gone. And the very next event is scheduled on the 5th of August. And then she has a very long break, and then resumes events or engagements on the 29th of the 8th. And I see there's 4 listed and nothing else thereafter. Or maybe my date range had changed, but this was I did do it twice though, you know, refreshed and to make sure that I got it in, all of it in. So on the 15th is her birthday, 15th of August. She is a Virgo. And I want to do a reading quickly, Spirit, with Divine Spirit, to see what is going on with Anne. Suddenly she was, I think, 10 days or 15 days off, and of course returned suddenly. She was not 100% in her energy that we read, and of course had to be out and about on duty, and now this is all just gone in the opposite way. Spirit Divine, Mother, Father, Supreme and Sovereign in divine oneness, grace us with your embrace, your love light, your deep connection, protection, myself, the channel, our star channel and our star family, as we unite in your Divine light, bring clear messages for us to understand what is going on with Anne. Has she seriously taken ill again? And of course, cancelled events. Please help us understand, and so it is. At the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. We have the Moon. Interesting. So this particular King of Cups, I wasn't sure whether it was going to be the King himself, Charles, or if it was William, but we see the Moon. And Cancer is ruled by the Moon, and the King of Cups would be the Cancer, ruled by the Moon, who's William. The Eight of Swords. Eyes on her. Target on her. Eight of Wands. We've got 2 eights. Interesting. All these eights are coming up in the 8th year. Right. Restriction. I remember this card from a previous reading I did, I think also with Anne. Spirit is saying yes. And at that point, it was the first time that I noticed the 2 horses in the card. And that's what I'm being reminded, that this is the card that I spoke about. Her being rushed out onto duty, sort of back in the wilderness again. And of course it being projected as a horse incident, but she's not feeling herself. And I do see it here as well. Something has suddenly shifted. Restriction, boundaries. And of course very quick action. This was sudden, that she had to come off duty. Right? Something's not right with the 8 of Swords. What has stressed her? What has put her in this? Look at this. Hermit. And that is our vibration today. Hermit. She's got to come out and go into quiet. Confinement. Let's do one more. The Wheel. Something has changed. A big change. A big ending. All right. Tell us, how's Anne's energy? Just give us a briefing on her health at this time, relating to the sudden cancellation of diary events, to say that she is still in recovery or is part of her recovery. What's going on with Anne's health, Spirit? Tell us. The Emperor. The 6 of Swords. Something's shifting on a higher up level. The sudden change, the movement. I always say that this boat has someone passed on in here, being set off out to sea. A goodbye. So what's happening? Temperance. Moderation. Her work is being moderated, reduced. The system has asked her to step back. Why? Judgment. 10 of Swords. There's judgment. I think in one of the dates regarding her was a judgment energy. I don't have it in front of me. And to flip in this book all the way back. Yes, hold on. Look how Spirit works. I've got so many pages between that I've done reading since I've done Anne's reading, but my hand has actually turned over the right page. 15th of June, 668 became a 20, which was judgment, right? She's being judged again, so there's something up that doesn't look right. And the 10 of Swords. This is ruin. This is serious. Something's not right. It's like there's a command or an instruction that's come up from the Emperor. Now, we're not saying it is the king himself. We're saying the Emperor, the firm, to take her out, to move her out, to move her away, to get her going, to bring balance or moderation. Something's being adjusted, and there's a judgment on her. This is ruin. This is horrible. I did say in a previous read that she was breathing, but she's not safe. She's still not safe. She's still got to watch herself. She knows it. Knight of Swords. This is going to be quick, sharp, and relentless. Right. Six of Swords, 10 of Swords, Knight of Swords. All sharp, piercing, direct, cutthroat energy. See, we didn't want to make it too obvious. That's what I'm feeling. We needed for certain events to go ahead. We didn't want to create so much of a mess and a tragedy, a crisis. Right? So now, all the important things are done. I'm not sure what else is important that's coming up, but a lot of it, right? Hangman. See, we're putting a pause on everything. We're putting a stop on everything. Ten of Cups, this is supposed to be happiness, but we have the Nine of Swords that's taking that away. We're taking something away from the family tree. The Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords, Knight of Swords, 6 of Swords, 9 of Swords. So she is the target. This is the object. We're taking something away from the family tree. Right? The royal tree, the Christmas tree. And possibly allowing her to spend some family time. The Tower. This is serious. King of Wands and Strength. King of Wands is Harry's energy. Strength is Leo energy, which is Anne. She can come up as the Strength and, of course, the Queen of Wands. But there's a bear energy here. And in my readings, often Harry is the bear. And he's the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, apologies, is right next to that. They came out together. So again, there's a concern with Harry here. She's worried about Harry. And he has come up in all of the readings, relating to her in some way or the other. He's made an appearance. Perhaps one was a mess, but most of them he was there. What else can you tell us about what's happening with Anne? How serious is all of this? Knight of Cups. There's a horse in spirit. Right, what is the Knight of Cups here about? She's concerned with the Knight of Cups and the Strength and the King of Wands. She's very concerned. Harry is in fact the King of Pentacles. Why did I say King of Wands? Harry's the King of Pentacles, Spirit. Why did you say Harry? Because she is worried about Harry. There's a dragon lurking. The ambition, something to do with Harry. I don't know if Harry's coming in somewhere here. Possibly into the country. Suddenly. For an official announcement. And he's going to be very sad. Because this bear is wounded. I just saw this now only. There's blood on the bear. This bear is wounded. Or is marked as well. Right? She's wounded. The bear is wounded. There's a dragon lurking in the back, which I've only seen now on the card as well. That's why she's worried about Harry. Right, this is an incoming energy. Usually an invitation, a happy thing, you know, a happy occasion. But this is a spirit horse. It's an energy of spirit. It's like a spirit energy. Something from the divine. Or when someone passes away, that's an energy of a spirit coming, or a spirit in earth. Like, you know, you pass on and you move into spirit. And the spirit, because of that passing as a spirit energy, you are called in. And you hurt and you're wounded about it, which is what I'm feeling with these three cards. And the Tower is a sudden mess. Is there anything else? What is the Knight of Cups here for? That's my worry. What is the Spirit about? Tell me, Spirit, what is the Knight of Cups here about? Why is the Knight of Cups here? Oh dear. The Five of Wands. It's a fight. It's a battle. Look, the dragons again. So there's conflict. Whatever this is, it's not happy. It's really not happy. It's like, if she cannot get to connect with Harry or be with him now, she's going to have to do it from spirit, as a spirit. There's going to be a fight. Is it a fight over his money? She's holding his inheritance. Well, she's not holding it. She moved the date. She's a trustee. That's what I learned through the comments. 8 of Swords. Look. The target. What is the Five of Wands here about? Why is the Five of Wands here? What is this fight about? Page of Cups. But somebody wants to hold the cup. Somebody wants the victory. Show me more on the Knight of the King of Wands. I keep saying the Knight of Wands. Show me more on the King of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. Loss of money. She's worried about Harry's money. This is poverty, loss. Something's going to be lost. Well, I hope not. Well, she's worried about loss. This reading's gone in a completely different direction. Tell me about the Strength card. Tell me more about the Strength card. King of Pentacles. This is Harry's energy. See? Oh, Lord, I said King. I'm totally confused with the Knight and the King of Pentacles. Spirit is confusing my mind. Oh, okay, hold on. It's the Knight of Pentacles, but it's for Harry as the King of Pentacles. This is what it is. It's validation for here. Oh, all right. Okay, I get what Spirit is saying. This Knight of Pentacles is, because I initially thought this was the King of Pentacles, but it's the King of Wands. And now I'm saying King of Pentacles, but it's the Knight of Pentacles. Right, so it is Harry. They're confirming it's Harry. What they're also saying is the dragon. Right? This is as if that part of... Let's forget this. It's as if the dragon continues. The wings are here. And that would be the tail, if we look at it. So this is connected. It's Harry. She's worried about Harry's money. Right, so the strength is related to Harry being the bear. She's holding, see, she's linked to him. She's holding the chain. She's holding the money, the funds. So she's worried about that. She's worried about his money. Ooh. Look at what's at the bottom, the devil. The Five of Cups, which is sadness. We have Diana's energy here as well. My question is Anne's health, Spirit. Nine of Pentacles. Anne's health. But that's a lot of wealth. Her health is her wealth. Yes, we know. Ten of Wands. Well, she's not in the wealth of her health anymore. She's in the Ten of Wands. Blindfolded. Walking on eggshells. Unsure where she is and where she's going again. That's what's happening. Whatever she put out there for this short while is now being taken back. It's in reverse again. She's trying to find herself and her way again. I think I must use a different deck. So tell me about the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? What's the Emperor about? Show me the motive of the Emperor instruction, or the reason the Emperor sits first in the reading. The blasted tower. Crisis. He's creating the crisis. Sudden changes from the firm, the Emperor. We've got two towers here now. Three of Pentacles. It's a group effort. It was decided for her to... She could not work, right? Group effort. Him and the system to take her out from working. So, why sudden changes in plans? The Moon. Right, we have the Tower. Interesting. Let me show you. This Tower is the second card. We had in in the clarification deck, this being the first, so they virtually sat next to each other. That's the problem with the Three of Pentacles, taking her out from her activities. It's a group effort to do that. The moon is the shadow energy. So we saw the moon at the bottom of the deck in the first round. What's the moon about, Spirit? What is being hidden? What are they hiding? Princess of Pentacles. At the bottom is the King of Cups. The moon and the Princess of Pentacles. The moon and Catherine's energy. The moon is William and Catherine's energy. So it's coming back to the whole story of her knowing about Catherine. Is that what it's about? Six of Pentacles. Yes, it's the give and receive. And the Two of Wands, Lord of Dominion. Right, Two of Wands is the path, the different choice. Right, so this is the choice they're making about what to give and what to receive, what to give and take. Right, the balancing of the scales. They're now having to make this decision, a serious decision, because we've got two towers here. It is, we knew it's coming, right? We knew it's coming. And I know you might get annoyed that we keep saying it's coming, but I cannot swindle free will. I cannot manipulate it. Not even the Divine Spirit can manipulate human free will or the decisions at a human level, in earthly levels, free will. So therefore, Spirit says it's coming. They can see what's happening. It is a matter of endorsing it at that particular moment. It is out there. It's like you have all your notes in the book and you are learning everything you can, but you know that the questions will be based on that textbook. But you do not know for sure which one specifically will come out. They would give you 3 options and say, learn all 3, but you know they all will come out at some point, but specifically you will have to make a choice of one or about one. And it's the very same practice here. Spirit knows the timeline of events, but we cannot say a date and a time for sure. So this is now the juggling again, the balancing of the scales. Which one would they choose? Which of it? Could it be 2? Could it be 1? You know? Everything we've told you already has come to pass in some way or the other. It's just the timeline, the sequence of events, according to free will. The Nine of Swords. This is our second Nine of Swords. It's stressful. It's combative. It's anxious. It's creating a lot of mental disaster at this time. Okay, what else can I need to ask here? What is the worst case scenario for Anne at this time, Spirit? Is it utterly serious? 5 of Cups, mourning, depression. Something's going to lead to mourning and serious depression or grief. Ace of Wands, action being taken. Look, excuse me, my voice almost just went. And look what's at the bottom. Children of the voice, divine. This is love. Connectivity. Prayer. This is about prayer. She's praying. Saw a card try to flip. Which is it? Look at the card that flipped in the deck. Judgment. I'm stopping here, Spirit says. At the bottom, look, is the Emperor. Right? This is all orchestrated and planned. Nothing here is accident, coincidence, or chance. It is all brought together for a reason. This is now our second judgment. It's a double judgment. Already a failed attempt. This is now the second one. We've had in too many cards that have duplicated themselves and all the same repeat messages coming through. Something is going down in a big way. I cannot tell you when, but it is in the works. The timelines are speeding up. We did say a lot of information will start coming through. Wait for the events to finish, right? So let's see. Possibly her being out, taken very ill. Will she recover or not at this point? We do not know. We have to wait to see round about the 5th of August if she appears again. Right? Is this a second scare to lead us now down the path of her being completely absent from duty and taking, a fatal turn? Right? They cannot just push it out there. They're working very strategically because they know they're being watched. They know all eyes on them. Right? So I shall leave it here. I love you. I bless you. I thank you. Till next.